Well, then I start and kick things off in the bottom left-hand side. In the purple, it is the winner of the very first Back to Warcraft FFA night. This is Eshan, aka Nightwing. So I gotta... first of all, I gotta reduce the sound. There we go. Wait, where? Teal? Nope.
Oh, you already have all the statistics in mind.
Of course, I'm professional.
The 1v1 scene. Really nice, really nice.
And... in the top, almost 11 o'clock, I'd say, also as an orc in the blue, is Airenikus. His neighbor on the right-hand side is Grady as Night Elf. Let's see if he hits the rockets and Breath of Fire this time. Current reigning champion of the Monday evening and the current reigning champion of the world and FFA in the red is Lilu.
So yeah, we have perfect spawn balancing. So in case you're not aware, if there is not a 4-player map in FFA, spawns are always random. So this means that we could have 3 players on the right side and 1 player alone on the top left side spawning. But no, we have this time a very balanced spawning locations. But still we have very distinct builds, as we see Airenikus going with the Blade Master mirror image first. Ashan is going for a late Blade Master as it looks. Maybe he's gonna cancel it and going for a Tavern Hero. He is known for his Dark Ranger first, but yeah, 1 PN going to the Tavern, so this might be what we see. We see Lilu going with Keeper first, which means that he wants to take a huge emphasis on creep speed, as Keeper is pretty much the fastest hero for creeping for Night Elf. And we have Gradient with the Tree of Life first and a Tavern Hero, so most likely Tinker. But with Gradient you never know, like Gradient is also famous for Naga plays, for Alchemist plays, and yeah, it's an Alchemist first, so most likely I guess Alchemist, Naga, Priestess is what I know of him. But yeah, he can play everything. Like, he is the only player I think who is also going Beastmaster first in FFA. So.
Oh wow.
Never know what to expect here.
Alright, that is the lineup then. Lilu indeed with good creep speed. He's the only one with level 2 already. Eshan did not cancel his blade. Is also creeping right now with the headhunters. No grunts.
And I think it's very nice here that we have 2 Night Elves, one going for a Tree of Life first, one going for an Ancient of War first. So one faster creeping versus faster expansion. So we can see the difference. It's not huge. That's why Lilu is saying that Tree of Life first sucks pretty much on almost all maps. So, because Gradient starts with the Entangled Goldmine now, and Lilu is like 30 seconds behind, but on the other side, he's already getting his second Tree of Life, his second expansion up, and Gradient is quite far away from that. So I think, yeah, Lilu should have the economic lead, even though he's going for Ancient of War first.
Alrighty. In the meantime, we got a new sub. Thank you, Optisoft, for the 22 months. And yeah, a little bit of philosophy. It's good to see that there's different play styles, not only in the one-on-one, but also in FFA. We'll see.
Yeah, and Eshan opted for the Blade Master, and I like it. I think the Dark Ranger is worse than the Blade Master, and I think Eshan is very good with the Blade Master in the late game, so like to see that by him. And yeah, now we can also see the second expansion for Radiant is gonna come up. So yeah, all in all, I think really minor differences in expansion speed, but pretty significant differences in experience speed. And you can also see Lilu managed to get 2 expansion creeps before the lap, and he still gets the Shredder at 23 o'clock perfectly. So that's a kind of relevant difference, I would say, because Gradient is out of position of the lab, like the lab is here, and Lilu already has this 2 bases plus the Shredder, so also level 3.3. So we can see the differences here from the openings already, yeah, show.
Okay then. We also have it confirmed that we have chat going on, I guess.
Yeah, and look at the difference also from Airenikus versus Eshan. I always criticize Eshan for his build orders. He's a random player, so he has to master 4 build orders. But they both just arrived at tier 2. Airenikus started his second hero earlier. Airenikus has this expansion up and mining fully, and Airenikus has a level 3. What was it? Yeah, 3.1, 3.2 Blade Master. So pretty much ahead in every aspect. So the late opening for Eshan didn't really do anything for him, I would say.
Yeah, item-wise, he's also pretty similar, I guess. I really like that he went for Blade Master because I absolutely did not want an Alchemist versus Dark Ranger late game.
I can see that.
Could have lasted until like, I don't know, 5 AM or something.
Yeah, we see Gradient going with the same build as he did when he won last time. By the way, also the same spawning location, if I recall correctly. Oh no, he was one spot lower. But yeah, Alchemist Naga bottom was what won him the match 2 weeks ago. So yeah, he's staying with that.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive indeed. Alchemist continues creeping. We're still in the calm and slow phase of the game. Let's see if that changes now. Nope.
Yeah, the balanced spawning, by the way, also means that there is no urge for anyone to go with an early aggression. Like, for example, if a player is surrounded, then it's way less convenient to get up the second expansion, and oftentimes players opt to rather fight out of the surround rather than going for the cross-map second expansion, which might already be taken when you arrive.
All right, more expansions also on the Orc side. No tiny Great Halls anywhere, saving some money in that regard. A lot of production coming up. Mass Casters by Airenikus, and I guess Mass Casters by Ashan as well.
Yeah, interesting. Airenikus fully skipping the bestiary. So yeah, he is going for... I mean, he is known to be very greedy. We know that. Like, he's dying early very often for his greedy builds, because he just gets all the upgrades, as it looks like, before he's starting to produce units, finally getting his bestiary. But yeah, Orc always pretty lumber-staffed. Oftentimes they are going for 2 shredders. We don't see this yet, I think. Yeah, everyone with 1 shredder here, as far as I see.
Okay. More creeping. Is there a marketplace on this map?
Yes, there are, in fact, 2 marketplaces in the middle. And they have very nice items. So whenever there are marketplaces with decent items, players are kind of incentivized to go with a little bit longer hoarding phases. So staying a little bit longer on 50. Especially on this map, like this map offers a lot of creeps. So in FFA you pretty much constantly want to gain experience. And as long as there are creeps, you can get that. And if there are markets, you can stay on 50 while getting XP from the creeps, while getting items from the creeps. And so you can also buy more stuff from the markets earlier. Whereas when you're going for an early attack, you are missing out on red spots. Others can hoard more on 50 because there are more red spots left on the map that you leave for early fighting. And yeah, that's why you usually don't want to go for early attacks, especially on the big maps.
All right, we have the first little problem here. I think Eshan called the first expansion position, but Grady didn't go for that pattern, and now there might be a little clash.
No, I think everyone went correctly, so to speak, like clockwise. Only Eshan, as we can see, all the red spots expansions are prepped, but Eshan wanted to go downwards.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, now he's behind in the creep speed again, I would say. We can see the corner reds are all still uncrept, so this is gonna be the next big location. But it's hard to creep because everyone is on 50. And if you're... Oh no, Gradient broke 50 already. That's interesting. But yeah, usually at this point... Wow, in fact everyone broke upkeep, right?
Except Lilu, yeah.
On 39 supply. So yeah, great.
What a great expert you are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, talking about experts, Eshan staying on 52 supply for, I think, a minute by now.
Oops.
Also not the most recommended thing you could do.
Ah, he's gonna get there. He queued some upgrades. It's also... I don't know, maybe because of the expansion he was maxed out at 52 and didn't notice it. That's the problem. Also, not losing headhunters to creeps, not the greatest. But it's not a hero, so it's technically fine. Creeping with Treants works quite well for Lilu at the bottom, as we're now approaching the corners. Except the bottom left, so there's no red spot for Grady left.
Exactly, Grady is gonna go top right, but he's low if he's gonna take the green camp before, which he does. Oh, so no creep check. And yeah, this means that Airenikus is gonna get the top right. And it looks like one of either Eshan or Lilu is gonna get 2 red spots. Whoever goes for bottom left first. But I think Lilu expects Eshan to go for bottom left anyways, so might most likely go to Eshan, the bottom left spot. And yeah, I'm just curious what players are gonna do now. Airenikus at 64 supply, Radiant at 75 supply, and Eshan also on 68 supply, but very low economy-wise. Favorite word. You just compare it now, Eshan versus Airenikus. Airenikus at 3.4k gold with all expansions mining for quite some time. Eshan on 100 gold, 16 lumber. So yeah, already falling behind pretty heavily in the early game. But yeah, luckily for him, Lilu is on 50 or below 50, and Airenikus is going on Gradient instead, as it looks. And yeah, it's gonna be our first engagement.
Let's go then. We don't have too many bad riders, only one. So there might be a solid chance. Creep check indeed.
The Blade Master is not here. The Blade Master was at the markets.
Uh-oh, that's a problem. Shadowhunter dead immediately, and our reigning champ Grady has a great start into this aggression.
Yeah, that was a little bit sloppy, to be honest, or carelessly, at least. But yeah, now we have a fight here without the Shadowhunter, and we know that this is oftentimes not the best, but it's only Hippo Riders, so I'm not sure if that's the best army composition here.
Lilu is attacking.
Oh.
Grady at the bottom.
But by the way, Lilu is on 50 supplies, so it's not Wait, Ashan 7 is blue?
Are they all a little bit confused?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Grady in a 2 vs 1 forces the town portal and holds.
Oh, but the tree falls.
Oh no! Last second, and now he has no TP anymore. And
yeah,
might lose the second tree.
Is Airenikus gonna go back as Gradient obviously TP'd out? But
I don't think so.
I'm already committed too far. I've built my army around elves, as we can see a lot of bats coming in now versus the Hippo Riders, which will not do anything against an orc. So Ashan is calling for the piece. Really sneaky, like... I'm not sure, as you know, I don't read chat too much, but if Ashan really announced that he's versus Aaron, that's really, yeah, really sneaky, because he wasn't.
He didn't do anything with that, that's for sure. Lilu is up at 80 now as well. Solid gold lead, and Grady economically in a bit of trouble already.
Yeah, now there's a lot of confusion. Like usually this happens more in no chat, but fairly I have to say that people in no chat are scouting way more if someone is already fighting, so they do their own scouting rather than relying on chat. So yeah, this can happen in chat mode too. And now, wow, Lilu is on 100 supply, by the way, and as we can see, economically Ashan just failed hard this game, as he is on 80 supply and still broke, whereas Lilu is on 100 with 3k bank. So yeah, this means Ashan is most likely not gonna be able to hold. I mean, to be fair, Ashan has a really nice inventory, so he spends some money on items, for sure. But that's not gonna make up for the 20 supply difference.
Yeah, Lilu kind of looking fine as well with staff, double orb, first expo down thanks to the chimeras. Here comes Eshan, and the bats connect well. Okay,
yeah,
let's see how that works.
There's a lot of bat supply for Lilu, by the way, with all the hippos. There's not a single wife.
True, all the hippos in the air. It has to be the heroes that win this one. Stomp on the panda. Trouble.
Nice.
Hex. Oops.
Ooh, wow, nice fight by Eshan.
You called it, man. Eshan, pretty good fights when it comes to orc, and once again showed.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with Eshan's fighting as an orc. Like, he also has very, very good fights versus like top tier fighting players like Todd. He's doing very well in these fights. And so yeah, he forced back Lilu, which is huge. And Lilu now killing off his own hippogriffs, at least some of them, to go with more chimeras. As he saw that Eshan is on 0 air units.
Yeah, it's weird. And Grady now backstabbing Lilu. I don't know if he saw that Lilu lost the fight. It's kind of weird. Like, everybody's backstabbing everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Except the Airenikus, who's just doing nothing. He wants peace for the most part. And he's just banking.
Yep, that's what he likes to do most, usually. And now, yeah, it's a 2 versus 1. And Eshan even calling out Lilu if he's 50, but no, he is way out of issues at the moment. He's on 100 and fighting with his gradient. Let's see how this is going. And he pulls his gradient back, so yeah, nice fight here from Lilu.
Tree falls last second, thanks to Treants. And the ice shot was committed in this defense, so quite expensive.
Yeah, Eshan is taking this expansion, at least attempting. But yeah, Lilu is down to 1 expansion only now, as he got attacked by 2 players at the same time. Whereas, as you said, Aaron is chilling. Not really, though. He is breaking upkeep again.
Sees a lot of towers, though.
And now he is on Eshan. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Yeah, Ashan is calling out that he's up against Lilu, but that is not the case. Orc Civil War, Knight of Civil War, and now 2 versus 1.
And now suddenly 2 on Eshan.
What the?
Yeah. What did we say? Every FFA is unique.
Yeah, I have never seen so much confusion. This is still early game territory.
Oh,
TC and Shadowhunter down.
And now we have a very nice army with Roar, plus the level 2 two-shot aura on the chimeras and 5 chimeras. So yeah, this is very, very good hero focus, also with 2 orbs. Where's the 3rd hero of Lilu?
He wants to go cross map. That doesn't really work. And now Grady on 4 expos and chilling.
Yeah, so funnily, Lilu is versus 2, Eshan is versus 2, but still Lilu seems to go on Eshan. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the one who's coming out ahead from all this is Aaron, of course.
He gets a lot of experience now as well. As his heroes are up, thanks to the hero kills, Shadowhunter level 4. And it just continues. The 2 versus 1 just continues.
Yep.
Oh man. Means justified. Ice Shard is still there, but let's see for how long.
Now we see Airenikus with the Witch Doctor coming in, seeing the big fight here in Eshan's main. So now I'm curious what he's gonna do.
Blade Storm, but doesn't do that much. Airenikus, okay, so he's going back. Bottom.
Wow,
Not
level 6 Blade Master, plus 17 agility.
That is pretty sick indeed. Bottom gone. But Eshan is also losing a lot. The heal ward actually, super helpful.
Now a lot depends on Gradient. A lot depends on what's Gradient gonna do, because obviously both Eshan and Lilu are gonna stay on 50 and Horde. And Airenikus pieced Eshan, so Eshan should be in a very good position now, because he is pieced by his neighbors. Or is he? Like, what is Lilu gonna do? I mean,
dude, I'm not pretending to know what's going on here. Grady
And Grady, the guy who is known to hoard every game like 20k, hoping to get ignored, is suddenly on 100 gold, 80 supply, and again on Lilu. So Lilu is not going to be able to hoard on 50 as he has planned. But again has to fight Gradient, but Aaron is going to go on Gradient now too.
What? Okay. Let's go. Everybody versus everybody. It's a legit free fall.
Yeah.
Town portal works last second. For now, the tree holds.
Ooh, the bat's not detonating.
That was a problem.
Yeah, that's a very bad fighting position for Aaron. And Aaron has to go back. And yeah, now Lilu lost one expansion. Oh, he's breaking upkeep again. And also Eshan is breaking upkeep. I don't understand this game anymore.
And you probably watched thousands of FFA games.
Yeah.
I say what I say every week. I've never seen something like this before. And it feels like the players don't really know what to do either. I don't know if anybody has a clear plan at this point.
Yeah, and Eshan is now going on Aaron, even though Aaron suggested to peace. But okay, I understand this. Eshan wants to get his expansion back. But yeah, he is a level 7 Blade Master, and the inventory is also really scary. So that's gonna be very nice win condition for him throughout the game, having a high level Blade Master. But yeah, the other heroes lacking a little bit behind. But yeah, so far not any high level heroes except for Eshan, so that's good for him. By the way, how do you think the Ring of the Age Archmagi is? Is it too good? Is it too bad? Is it...
I think it's in a very, very good spot. It's just pretty boring. Like, it's only stats that it's not really too exciting to watch or play. But balance-wise, I think it's very fine.
Alright. I think it's quite expensive, right, to buy? I'm not sure. 300? 400?
We don't have too many marketplaces. I don't know.
Wrong question for 1v1.
Yeah, exactly. It should be 400.
Yeah,
it's like a subi mask.
Something really expensive. Like when I saw this item, I thought like, ooh, that's great. And then I saw it in the market and thought like, ooh, that's very expensive.
Yeah, maybe the balance is done for one-on-one and not FFA specifically.
Wait, so Aaron was on Lilu. What?
Yeah. What can we say?
Okay, so Gradient Money Ping against Lilu that he's rich, which is also wrong. Look at this, like everyone is so poor except for Aaron. Yep. Aaron again falling under the radar.
But he also has a pretty good army, like he can fight and he is fighting. It's not that he only has gold but no heroes or no army. He's in a very good spot right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I think we have to sort the situation here now for the players. Everybody is so confused. Nobody trusts anyone anymore.
Yeah, Lilu is in a very bad situation at the moment. He is like only his main mining and still he's not on 50, so he is not getting any gold at the moment.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
So everyone is pretty much low on gold except for Aaron. So Aaron is the one who would need to make the next step. And it's also going to be interesting in Aaron's shoes. Like, he knows he has 12k gold, but I think that he thinks that everyone else is also kind of rich. Pretty rare that only one player in a 4-way is super rich and everyone else barely has 1k gold.
Yeah. Levels are also looking good. We have the next fight. This Shadow Hunter is not looking good, but the bats detonate well against the Chimeras. Take some fighting power out of this. And maybe the casters can save this. Stomp is good. Porter is not looking too hot. Has to be staffed out. A lot of dead supply, again, as you said before, but the Panda is cleaning house in the backline. Spirit Link helps a little bit. 332 critical strike. Oh my god, this Blade Master.
Yeah, they came out kind of evenly. But yeah, now Eshan has the initiative on the expansions.
And there's another fight, right-hand side. Shadowhunter here in trouble as
okay.
well. Very far forward. Okay.
Whoa. That was a quick keeper kill.
Okay, that was a big one then. Was it also the TP carry? Not too sure. That was a third hero only. It's so stressful to watch all the fights and the chat. Another expo down. But there's a backup for Lilu now. Grady's still on 2 bases after this.
That was kind of evil again by Eshan. Like he asked for peace. Then Lilu says yes. Then Eshan gives the expansion. And then he says, okay.
There's no rules. There's just no rules in this game.
But yeah, now Lilu at least is the only one on 50. So that's helping him to catch up on resources, which he heavily does. And Eshan is really, I'm not sure how to call it at this point, but yeah. A little bit greedy, but does he deserve the additional expansion over Lilu? Well, at least he for sure can fight for it as he's on 80 and big on 50.
Yeah, Lilu knows he has a tree there as well, so there will be another fight for sure. Maybe it just draws out Lilu to not allow him to hoard.
Yeah, and Aaron, we definitely have to take an eye on Aaron because he's on 14k gold.
Oh yeah.
And no one else is on even 1k.
That's gonna be quite a big advantage down the road. Tree of Eternity moving to the gold mine. He wants to hide him in the trees, I guess, and entangle from there, but that's not gonna happen. And I think soon Lilu will figure out how rich Airenikus is. But what can you do about it? Not much.
Yeah, I mean, Airenikus is not known to go for a very brave 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 2. Like, he is playing more for the late game. So yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna pull the trigger this time. Like, I mean, from observer view, as we said, we know that it would be a very good move. But I think that he doesn't know how poor everyone else is compared to him. And look at this, Ashan is still on Lilu.
Oh yeah, he killed the tree. Lilu isn't mining after this one because Grady coming in as well with a lot of hippos.
Wow, again, everyone is everywhere.
Yeah, literally, now there's a backstab onto the hero. Careful, no TP, just an invoke. Crit and he's dead. Oh, that was so close.
Oh.
What the hell is happening?
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, Gradient losing to Aaron, but going on Lilu, while Aaron kills him from the back, and Ashan also on Lilu.
While Grady is killing Lilu's hippos, yeah man, it's start your week chaotic, huh? So feels like Aaron is protecting Lilu now. Well, there's a little poke into Ashan's base.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Me neither. I'm just following the action.
Radiant's response against Aaron killing him is going on Lilu. Lilu's response on Gradient killing him is going on Eshan.
I don't know. Maybe they have... Oh no! 248 critical strike, keeper by Lilu dead.
Oh boy, and he's on 1k gold.
Yep.
0 income at the moment.
And 12 food. He has 2 wisps and 2 heroes.
Oh. Radiant also 1 base income only. 2 wisps.
And only 100 gold, exactly.
The player's forces are under attack.
And Airenikus has the time of his life. 14,000 gold. Still nice heroes. 655 now.
Honestly, Airenikus is also on the timer of his life. Like, if he gives them more time to coordinate and figure out who is really ahead, and that it's him, yeah, then it's gonna be a 1 versus 3 pretty quickly. So I think he just has to go for it, go. But he doesn't know how far he's ahead, and yeah, we can see that he's only on 80 supply, so still not going for the big blow.
Here's the push into Grady's base though. Here comes the Blade Storm. Pretty nice against the APs. Not going for Moonwells though, just a static defense. Needs some heal wave soon. There we go.
So what's Eshan gonna do? Is he gonna go on Lilu? Like, Eshan was suggesting to go for the freeway. So maybe he thinks that if he takes out Lilu, then he's in a freeway with versus Gradient and Airenikus. But Gradient is not gonna be a big help because Aaron is currently finishing him. And yeah, same story as before. Eshan is on Lilu and Lilu's response is to go on Gradient. When all game long, Aaron is the strongest.
This feels like a no chat game. Just chaos.
Yeah, absolute chaos.
Heroes can't really do much for Lilu. He has nothing on the map, I think. In the bottom right, there's something growing, I guess. But the panda is about to drop, just get saved last second. Another tree attempt won't work. On the right-hand side, we got fighting as well. Grady with a lot of dead supply. Panda, oh, eventually falls at level 5.
Yeah, I mean, generally, Eshan's plan is great because Lilu is just the scariest player in the freeway
of all time.
But yeah, I'm not sure if they can win Aaron 2 versus 1 at this moment. Yeah, maybe they can.
Well, with the Blade Master of Ashan, maybe. Sapper by Lilu.
Yeah.
I think that is him leaving early today.
I agree. Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure how this game is gonna go. Like, Aaron is going heavy on Gradient now, and it looks like he's going in. Then this game could end really quick. I mean, Ashan is on 4k gold, but is this gonna be enough with the 13k of Aaron? I'm not sure, but FFA everything is possible.
Oh yeah. And we've seen some mighty crits before. Oh, bottom. Donated away. Yep. Okay. Lilu has a Moonwell left. And I think that's it. 1 supply. That's... I don't even see the unit.
I think he has a tree in the...
Oh!
queue.
Yes. Yeah. Good luck reviving with 157 gold.
Yeah, and Lilu already says if Aaron's gonna kill Gradient fast, then it's gonna be a quick win for him. And yeah, that's true.
He's right.
But of course, he only points that out to get spared from Hades a little bit. But we'll see if Eshan gonna go and kill the last building of Lilu. And yeah, everything looks like it.
Oh, Grady is losing the keeper. Shadowhunter saved. For now at least. Next focus fire. Bloodlust, the Torrent. Everything thrown into this alchemist. And yeah, Grady not level 6. He's just, I don't know, inches of 1 kill away from 6 on the alchemist. That would certainly help. Oh, did they find the tree? Oh no.
At least Gradient scouted it, and at least Aaron scouted it as well.
Oh, bad's detonating on the right hand side. But yeah, this tree has to work for Lilu, otherwise he's out. And then Grady is dead as well.
Yeah, that's the last building of Lilu, and Ashan is gonna go for it. He definitely wants the freeway. And
GG.
yeah, GG.
Lilu was defeated. This must be a new bug in Reforged. It can't be true, really. I'm confused. But alright, we have a 3-way. And now they gotta figure out that Aaron is super rich. And got good levels. And that Grady is almost dead.
Yeah, but yeah, Graham needs one expansion up. Like, then we have a game, I think. But yeah, maybe maybe Eshan manages to fight way better than Aaron. Also, taking a look at the hero levels, level 8 Blade Master, so 855, very nice inventory. Versus 655. So Aaron caught up on the hero levels.
And this Blade Master plus 45 damage, not bad.
So yeah, I think we never had an Orc Mirror fight. Or did we? Like, very big Orc Mirror fights are very rare to see, I think. But they are kind of fun because they are, yeah, kind of long and a lot of casters, a lot of spells.
Oh, we got level 6 on the Alchemist now, so Transmute is in effect.
Spell enabled.
I hate this so much.
And yeah, that's a very, very big swing. Because Gradient is going to be able to take out 1 Tauren of each fight and gets gold for it. So yeah, I think the game is long from over.
Good for us. More Warcraft, always more good. Okay, Ashan at least knows how rich Aaron is. He could go for 2 more expos. Little bit of a peaceful situation now. Grady and Ashan have to do something to force gold out of Aaron.
A player's forces are under attack.
Jeez, oh my god,
looks like Eshan is going for it.
Wait, did we notice that Airenikus has a tree of eternity?
Oh wow! Does he have staffs already?
Not yet.
So what's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for orbs? That sounds kind of underwhelming for a tier 3.
Roar and bears, but
yeah, they are always nice. Maybe chimeras. Yeah, I think chimeras are very, very good for Orc.
it's very hidden. I don't know if they know. I don't think they know.
No, I don't think so either. It's hidden well behind towers.
Town is under siege. A player's
And we don't have a priestess, so there's no outscout. Okay, so Gradient is not gonna sell on Ashan as it looks, so... yeah. Gradient just wants some gold now. And yeah, as we said before, Aaron is on the timer pretty much because they know that he is ahead, so eventually he's gonna get teamed anyway, so... yeah, if you're ahead, you should mostly just go on 100 supply and try to win 1 versus 2.
If you're ahead, get further ahead. Thank you, All Stars 21 Law, for the 21-month resub. Much appreciated. And yeah, here's the go by Airenikus, trying to salvage this now, or at least do some damage. This will of course force a reaction. Town portal come in. Oh, it's gonna hold. Here we go. Was that everything? Oh, that's not Blade Master TC, not part of it.
Yeah.
But Aaron doesn't realize. Or is he? Intercepting now. Oh, that's troublesome.
Yeah, also 10 supply in the production to Tauren.
Uh-oh. But they're not attacking yet. Here comes the Blade Storm.
Oh, nice! This Blade Master is so strong! The Shadow Hunter just disappears.
And Hero Focus 364, stop, no chance, 296. What the hell? This Blade is insane.
Yeah, thank you, Eshan, for playing Blade instead of Dark Ranger.
Yep. That's, okay, Grady, I want to see you against these heroes.
Wow.
Yeah. 15 armor. 52 agility. It's just nuts. Plus 1200 HP. This thing is unbeatable.
Yeah, and this map is really nice because you can buy the Claws plus 12, you can buy the Helm of Velos, so all the good stuff for Blade Master.
Yeah, you got a Helm of Valor already. Never forget about the tankiness.
There's a pipe now in the market top right, so this would also be nice for Orc.
I don't think they have vision.
And yeah,
here.
also this map has the Scepter of Masteries, so the Dark Ranger charm item pretty much.
Yeah, that's how Airenikus got his tree, I guess.
Yeah, and in FFA it's always really nice because you can steal workers even though after you lost your own worker, your own last worker in the very late game, so maybe we're gonna see that.
Oh, status trap. Another attack. Put all faith in the Blade Master.
By the way. And PC also still not here, by the way, getting revived on the Altar of Elders. But a lot of Tauren now for Airenikus.
Almost there. There we go. Both heroes part of the fight now.
Yeah.
Heal ward
Super
everywhere.
fight.
Tier
Also
3 Orc is insane. 380
Yep.
crit.
There are also the Master Spirit Walker, so we're gonna see Tauren is getting revived soonish, I guess.
Storm. Gonna get a couple of kills off.
Storm, we're gonna see Big Black Voodoo. It's very nice. to
Will
watch.
we though? The Shadow Hunter
Ooh,
probably gonna get deleted.
Wow, the text duration is so long, but
Oh.
barely makes it out.
Okay, can you just quickly recap this fight?
No. Yeah. So one thing's for sure, Aaron definitely needs to stack up his Blade Master. Like this is pretty much the tipping point in these mirror fights. Major damage dealer.
So slowly but steady, Eshan had more gold than Aaron and is still mining for almost 2000.
Yeah, that's what I said. Ashan is really, really good in these late game orc fights. And yeah, played very smartly this entire game so far. Yeah, we still see Gradient selling some creeps. And yeah, he's flying under the radar, also already at 5k gold. Up from like 100s, getting up his tier 2 tech again, slowly but steady. And yeah, still not getting called out, so mining from 3 bases on 50 equals a lot of gold.
Classic Grady play.
Yeah.
We do have the Chimera Roost now in Aaron's base, so your call was correct.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine in a fight where mostly torrents are fighting each other and casters, Chimeras are a great addition, especially with Bloodlust.
Stupid Lilu. Just 15 minutes later, the insult. Feels like everything is kind of sorted. Wow, that's the first. If I click on the Blade Master, there's 3 different information laid on top of each other. Oh, you can't see it because, oh yeah, no advanced overlay. It's so advanced, dude. We got 3 bars on top of each other. Anyway, how much gold's left? 2,000 here for Grady. 6,500 for him. That's not too bad.
So yeah, we have 3 players left who are super experienced in FFA. So they had played thousands of FFA games, so they always know how to balance and what to do in these situations. And that's why they can't really go for some ballsy moves now. Rather try to mine out everything and go from there. Stack up heroes would definitely be recommended for Aaron at this point. But yeah, he's going for the Night Elf tech. He's getting a Hunter's Horn. So I guess for Ultra Vision.
Ooh.
But it's only for Night Elf units, right? So it's not gonna help his army. But yeah, if he's adding Chimeras, then
he's going for upgrades, yeah. He got the pipe. That's not too bad. And it is indeed a proper 3-way.
Okay, and the scout in Aaron's main, which means they see now the double race.
Who they call it?
Yeah, it's always a reason to get teamed. And yeah, if you're wondering why is Aaron not getting like 10 to 20 Moonwells, it's because everything gets you teamed that's really strong. So if there is a phase where the Transmute Alchemist is gonna get super strong, they will gonna team the Alchemist player. If someone is building too big of a base, they are gonna build the team the player with the big base, and so on and so on. So whenever you're trying to get big advantages, you're gonna get teamed for it. Especially when there is chat and perfect scouting, or perfect information. Like everyone is aware of the game state now, and everyone is scouting everything. So yeah, usually you don't want to look like the strongest player when you are.
Oh, but Aaron is going to 100. Is he still mining? No, right? It's all empty? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's not mining. He's building up a Chimera army slowly from one roost. So yeah, takes some time.
Also Zeppelin with a Wisp already prepared.
And again, we have a new richest player. Congratulations to Gradient.
Took some time, but he's finally at his right spot. King Midas of FFA.
Forces are under attack.
So yeah, how to resolve these situations usually is scout and see what's the current game state. And there are things like teaming the richest player. There are things like teaming the player with the highest hero levels, biggest base. So these are pretty much the 3 main things, or the 3 main reasons that players are gonna go for you. And also dual race is usually a reason to team. I'm not sure if they are gonna, like, which of the factors are gonna decide the first targets.
Yeah, only Grady knows that it's 2 rays, right? Eshan, I don't think has an idea.
Yeah, there was one reveal. Was there? Yeah, Grady.
Yeah, it was Grady with a crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could have been from the lab, of course, as there is a burrow. Okay, then I don't know.
Yeah, I think Eshan is gonna get the pipe now. Let's see, he's selling pendant for a pipe, and bottom left shop has another Helm of Valor. I think that's definitely something that the Blade Master wants. I think, yeah, selling the boots or the ring. No, doesn't. Like usually claws plus 12 as well as the Helm of Valor are the best items for the Blade Master. I mean, Crown of Kings obviously, but it's not available here. And finally we might see a fight, or is it just taking out some proxy buildings? It's also kind of common. But yeah, both are 100 supply, so it would be a 100 versus 100 Walkner fight, which is great fun to watch.
Bloodlusted Chimeras are pretty damn sick, I just see, with Kodo Aura on top. Okay. Counterattack coming. A little bit of a game of chicken. And Grady is moving to the left as well. Yeah, Aaron has to respond. He's going for his main, going for all the towers.
Yeah, there should be a TP. I mean, on the other hand, he is the Chimeras, so he has the better base race potential. So yeah, it's Eshan is gonna go to TP, and yeah, let's see if we have a fight or just a retreat. Yeah, nice concave kinda for Aaron.
Here we go.
Not a vibes, not very nice.
That's a lot of damage.
No chaos.
Blade Master catching a lot of fire. Can't die, obviously. TC! Oh, the Hex was dispelled quickly, I think, but oh my god, the damage is just ridiculous. Blade Storm to keep the blade alive, but Aaron is losing another hero, and that's not looking too great, man. Ashan just owning.
Wow. Wow. 50 supply versus 85.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's against dual race.
Yeah, these Chimeras in the fight, they didn't look too hot.
Yeah, and what did I tell you? Eshan just always knows the correct army compositions. And
I mean,
yeah,
he is an FFA god after all.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is Grady doing all the time? He's just camping at the marketplace, right? Spending a little gold.
Yeah. And yeah, suddenly Aaron is in the weakest spot.
Yeah, he's the poorest. He doesn't have the crazy Blade Master heroes. He has to revive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh.
Okay, so some deception, some piecing offers.
Yeah, but definitely Manip. Is Aaron falling for it that Eshan is so poor?
And yeah, we saw the investment of the Chimeras not paying off. Aaron says it's 3-0 upgrades even invested. Then we have the Tree of Eternity tech, we have the Chimera Roost, plus all the Chimeras, which didn't even win him a fight.
It did help against some buildings, but I guess Torrent would have done the job as well. So is Aaron even rebuilding army at this point with only 3k?
Nah, I'm sure he doesn't. Like, at this stage, you only build big armies if you are confident that you can win 1 versus 2. Because whenever you have a big army and are going to take out one of them, the other is gonna help. So, yeah, there is no way. Like, he saw how that last fight went, and yeah, he is not gonna be able to most likely even take out Eshan if he's reproducing. So no, he's gonna go for the diplomatic game, for the, yeah, let's save some money for Zeppelins and rebuilding some buildings in the later stages. Maybe Scepter of Mastery will come into play, but yeah, definitely not producing more units at this point, as he saw how that went the last time. Also, there's a level 6 Alchemist on the map, and yeah, still a big Night Elf base, and yeah, Gradient. Speaking of him, almost at 100 supply himself.
Yeah, he's also pretty prepared for the ultra late game. We have a Zeppelin and Wisp on the bottom right hand side. There's trees up already. There's Wisp parked everywhere in like weird positions. And of course he sees that both are gonna come at him.
So you might wonder, I mean, you could say Ashan kills Airenikus in the last fight very decisively. Why isn't he not going on him now, like following up the aggression? Yeah, and that's most likely because he knows that Gradient has still a lot of gold collected in the meantime. There's still a big base, and Ashan himself is on 5k gold, so this is one more army after this if he's really spending all his gold, which you usually don't like to do in FFA, because then if the 1 versus 2 fails, you're just out of gold and are in the weakest spot afterwards. So yeah, Eshan is gonna go with the more diplomatic route, trying to convince Aaron that Gradient needs to be weakened, and then he can still follow it up with his own aggression if he wants to. So yeah, and as Aaron is agreeing, that's good for Eshan as well. And yeah, also Aaron is not going to allow Radiant to die because he knows that he needs to win versus Eshan afterwards. So yeah. Just gonna be a little bit of weakening, trying to be cost efficient. As we can see, Eshan is only bringing his heroes as he thinks that's enough, given that they are so high leveled. So yeah, let's see how this is gonna go.
Use the units later. Maybe some other stuff is dying though. Okay, here comes the Blade Storm, weakening the defense a little bit. This is not gonna be easy to hold, but maybe on some cost at least.
Like double Blade Storm.
Yeah, very good against such a fortified base, of course. Level 6 for Airenikus on the TC as well. Pretty good. He kept on losing him. But Grady didn't lose too much as of yet, at least not army-wise.
This Blade Master team is pretty scary. Like one Blade Master was already scary, but now the alliance is not really beatable.
Not even Mountain Giants look too strong against them.
Yeah. And as we said, there's also an alchemist in the game, so both Eshan and Aaron not gonna bring units to the fight because they're just gonna die against Transmute. And at this stage of the game, really every unit, every gold coin counts.
Ooh, the TC just dead?
Yeah, there is a TP, so yeah, still a good trade. Yeah, not too greedy. Loses one walker here, but that's it. And yeah, Gradient is realizing that, they want to weaken him. So most likely it might even be better to just leave his base now. Because he can't raid cost efficiently here. And just let them take out the base for as long as they want. Because at some point they have to stop, because Airenikus saw that, he's not going to win Ashan 1v1 and he will need Gradient eventually. So in Gradient shoes, he could just let his base go and prepare for a later game.
And Grady called out the man-up of Ashan. Let's see if Airenikus is getting convinced by this. Oh, yeah, looking fine.
Okay, so Gradient emphasizing how bad it is to team him. In that he says that it's already too late, Eshan already won. Aaron is the first one not lying about his gold count.
Yeah, he didn't lie before when he had 5k. Like, he always called the right number. When Eshan said he has nothing.
Okay.
Grady's preparation is going down the drain slowly.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one reason to not just give up your base whenever you get to we want. Because there could be situations like this, like you just defend one wave and then you are renegotiating, so to speak. And yeah, it worked this time, so it saved him his base to actually trying to defend and then reminding the weaker of the two teamers that he's the wrong player to team. And yeah, now Eshan is pretty much the one who has to think about, should he go on Gradient now alone? Because he's going to be the next one they are going to team, so why not just go on Gradient now for as long as they haven't coordinated yet? But yeah, it's always a little bit tricky. And he is preparing an attack, it looks like. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's a smart idea what he's doing now. At least it looks like it, that he is gonna look out for proxy buildings so that he can be sure that whenever he's taking out the main, there is nothing left on the map to rebuild. And then he has a 1v1. But yeah, first we have a big fight.
Fight now, exactly. Backstab literally into the base. But he's alone here, so Eshan has to do it against Grady.
Aaron was just asking Gradient to go together, and yeah, Eshan just before that in Gradient's main, but not early enough, I guess.
Played safe for now. Heal ward, fantastic once again. And Eshan didn't lose too much yet. Big crits coming, some bats were in the mix as well. And it's tough to fight this army, and of course this blade.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if, like, did Aaron not scout it as Eshan was smartly attacking from the back?
I don't know.
Okay, he's moving around now, so I guess, yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, he'll see that there's a huge orc army. And backstab. Yeah, Blade Storm, here we go, onto the casters. That's a way to help out Grady and even things out again, but maybe this Blade can take them 2-on-1.
He's trying to try 2v1 now.
Okay. Shadow Hunter.
So close.
So close indeed. TP swapped, well done. Alchemist, Alchemist, Alchemist! Invo Potion. Ooh.
Wow, saved by the bell. Airenikus just in time before everything died for Gradients, who is now on 57 supply.
And now the North remembers and unites. But this base is also not too shabby. We had a Doom Guard involved. We have like 6 towers, 7 towers. And this army is still big. Like, Eshan lost what? 5 supply?
Yeah, and Eshan is now trying to get the piece from Gradients. But no, they already coordinated and agreed to go on Eshan. So now Eshan has to think what to do. Like, he could go to Aaron's base now to disconnect them, or he could try to fight 1 versus 2 in his own base, which gonna be the hardest play. But we can see an Alchemist level 6 with only half HP, so that's not a scary army what they have at the moment. We can see Chimeras are pumping, Mountain Giants are pumping, but there is not a lot on the way.
Need to buy a little bit more time, but it's of course also time to prepare. Could wipe out the base here, but then they lose HP already. There's no Chimeras in the mix currently. But okay, they do it anyway.
Okay, and Eshan is going for the straight up 1 versus 2.
What a baller! Alright, Hex comes in. TC can't really stomp that much. Major army is Wyvern.
And on a Headhunter.
Oops, Shadow Hunter hexed. Invo Potion saved last second. Everything here is last second. Literally TC! He's surrounded!
Yep, that's dead, see.
For now, he comes back, but then he will be dead again. Well, it's so expensive.
Hold position very nicely. Not letting him out. And the Hex would kill him. Nicely timed Hex. Wow, this damage!
428 on the craziest of attack speeds. Look at this mountain giant go! Like, what the hell?
Oh, this must be so much fun. Yeah,
everything just
like
dies.
Eshan could be able to win up a straight up 1 versus 2. Like they wanted to do the same thing as they did versus Gradient. Just bring their heroes, spare their army, but no, this is not working against the 100 supply high level orc.
Exactly.
And exactly. Aaron says he has to build army now and use it, otherwise they just lose straight up to versus 1.
Oh man,
and look at him go again, 364.
Yeah, and there's just 6 chimeras. That's the army. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah. Yeah, very nice game by Eshan. Really, really liking it.
Thriving in the chaos, pimping the blade, and then win the game from there, as it seems.
Yeah.
My god, these poor chimeras. 1 volley or 2 volleys and they're dead, and the Blade Master isn't even attacking.
He's so slow! He's so far behind.
Alchemist has the portal. TC probably has his ult.
Yeah.
Oh, what an invite to a storm!
Wow.
Whatever he can reach.
chaos.
Well, I have no idea what's going on anymore.
How to describe this game.
Blade Storm! And this must be it. Wow, double kill with the Blade Storm.
The Blade Master of Aaron is just melting here.
Yep. Eshan is completely out of control.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cool thing of playing Orc. Like with Orc, you have the potential to just win 1 versus 2 fights. If you play it well, and he does play it
if
so
anybody will ever argue again what combo is the best in late game, I'll show him this replay.
Yeah.
My god. Yeah, you can't just 2 versus 1 or continue to 2 versus 1 them in Grady's base.
Oh, the Keeper.
Keeper just, and now level 10. This wasn't even its final form. Now it is. Taunts and taunts and taunts of healing. Okay, he's repositioning now.
Okay, he has to TP out finally. Wow.
Absolutely insane.
Imagine fighting 2 players in a Knight of Base against so many Moonworlds.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's on 90 supplies still.
Yeah.
After all that.
He's not even that poor.
Yeah, and Gradient's bank is just gone, pretty much.
Yeah, he had like 11k or something at some point. All gone. Grady lost all heroes. So much gold. You got a message? Is it important? Can you read it? What's it about?
Ah, it's just Lilu complaining, I guess.
Nah, he's praising Ashan for quite some time in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, how do you stop a level 10 Blade Master?
Yeah. Not too many ways, to be honest.
He's finding the altar, finding the wisp, that's level 8.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing of Orc, as I said. They can fight straight up 1 versus 2. It's pretty much the only race. Like, if Ashan was human here, he needed to go with like mass TP tanks to 1 base, and then if they coordinate, mass TP to another base, just disconnect them. drag them down. With Undead, you can pretty much, yeah, drag out one player, intercept one player, hit and run, and take out heroes quickly and stuff. With Night Elf, yeah, it's also very good to fight straight up. You can hide trees and mass TP to other main bases. But yeah, with Orc, you can just go for the big fights if you're ahead and if you're good. And that's the beauty displayed here by Eshan.
It's so funny, when I started casting with you guys, Orc was nowhere to be seen. I think it took me 5 to 6 casts and I finally saw Airenikus, and then he was rushed out in like 4 minutes or something. So Orc was really rare, especially a successful Orc was even rarer.
Yeah.
And now we see this, like, that's just insane.
Yeah, and I only see Aaron. Where's Gradients?
Well, I don't know, his heroes, well, the Alchemist is back. Got 1 Tauren, but that's about it. My god,
Yeah.
Aaron is so dead. Both are so dead. Grady's trying to flee. He has a little bit of army in the upper right, but doesn't want to donate it away.
Yeah, let's watch these crits.
Yep, it's beautiful. Big red. I got a big red number fetish, everybody knows, and my god.
Yeah.
I need a whole box of tissues with this replay later.
Yeah. Yeah, even the illusions taking out the mountain giants quickly at this point.
Yeah, that's a sentence that, I don't know, it makes no sense really. If you tell that to someone a year ago, oh yeah, the illusions are killing mountain giants. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we in the FFA community think that the 20% mirror image buff is really, really, really strong, and yeah, puts Orc in a very good spot.
Oh yeah. Well, you got strong late game orcs. We have undeads tower rushing night elves.
Yeah, exactly.
This,
But it's an FFA player who did it, right?
I think it started with Fanta Fiction,
Oh, okay, never heard of him.
and now 120 is just doing it every single game.
Ah, okay, I only remember it from Peak with his moon.
Yeah, he maybe he made it famous in Asia.
Okay, we see now Wyvern versus Hippos, which is not the preferred fight, losing
Oops.
2.
Well,
But yeah, now the Alchemist in a very bad spot.
has to make a
Moderate.
decision what to save. So is Grady
what's
trying to win with transmute?
Yeah, like Radiant's plan should be to pick up Ashan's units with transmute step by step, but that's easier said than done because they are witch doctors, which equals to map hack. And yeah, as soon as the Alchemist is seen, he's pretty much forced to TP. If he even makes it in time.
I can't because you bad. Ah, Grady, always fun with him in a game.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And now we backstep up again. Huh? Not attacking just yet. Okay, they want to fight out in the open. Very curious about the outcome.
Yeah, but Gradient is not really cooperating.
Oh no!
As he's not using his units.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. Maybe he still doesn't feel the urge, but yeah, the urge is high.
Here
Let's
we... Oh, Big Bad Voodoo dodges the
Nice.
Bad Rider. Gets
I mean, that
counted
takes
now.
away all of the buffs from Bloodlust and Spirit Link, but still, very nice.
Gets it now. Lots of heal waves everywhere. Shadow Hunter, TC, both in trouble, in so much trouble.
Great
Oh
Master
my...
melting.
Yeah,
Like,
Big
nicely
Bad...
saved here for a bit with the Big Bad Voodoo, but yeah, for a bit.
428. Yep, one blade to rule them all. Aaron leaves the game, and that is GG. Will Grady leave as well? Yes, Eshan is back on the throne.
Wow, and Eshan told me in the beginning that he's gonna use his headset in order to cast with us in case if he drops out first. But yeah, I mean, now he has also some reason to talk to us.
God damn, yeah. I don't know if he needs a break after this one as well, but holy, that was one dominant performance after the craziness. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What a blade, what a man, what a god. Ashan, welcome back on the throne.
Hey guys, thank you.
You sound so calm and chill. We had a lot of fun with your game. How was it for you?
It was chaos. It was a fun game.
Yeah, we
Just
used that
went.
word quite a lot as well.
Leilu was pissing me off, so I just tried to eliminate him, and then I had to, try to navigate the three-way. And the moment I realized that they wanted to team me, I just went full tilt and tried to finish it.
Yeah, your experience really showed up here. Like, first trying to go with Aaron on Gradients, but then I think you were aware that they have to team you. So yeah, you
Yeah,
prepared
they
them.
figured it out, and so I didn't want to be in a position where Gradient and Irene are like base laning me,
Exactly, yeah.
because
That's the
that's
worst for an
everybody's
orc.
nightmare.
Yeah, wow. That
And
was
he
a,
had transmute, so I knew if the game like lasted a long time, I would just keep losing units to it.
exactly. I mean, yeah, it was such a crazy game. Like, I mean, I'm not even sure where to start. I guess you don't even know what happened at the other side while you were fighting against Lilu, then
I
Aaron
had
was on
no
you.
idea.
Yeah, like it was like how was it even? Like,
Dude, I can't recall. There was so many backstabbing going on, and
yeah,
I don't
I
really
think it's
know how much was manip and how much was just pure chaos. Everyone fought everyone.
yeah, and it always was like Aaron was on Gradient, and in response, Gradient attacked Lelu while Lelu was on you, and yeah, it was just so weird to commentate, and I've never seen a game like this before. Anyways, after you took out Lelu, it was like you on 100 gold, Gradient on 100 gold, and Aaron on like 13k gold.
Wow.
But yeah, Aaron was not brave enough. He went on Gradient with 80, killed him, but then he went back and didn't finish him fully.
I gave him the offer like finish Gradient and we can go 1v1. And
Exactly, yeah, and that was in a situation where you were like 10k gold behind even. But
yeah,
yeah,
I thought he would take that deal because he had the gold advantage.
yeah,
He
I mean,
didn't.
would you really have gone for it?
I would have gone for it because I'm confident versus him 1v1. And I had a few gold mines, so I would catch up a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it was a fun game. And
yeah, it's always fun when Orc is the strongest and can fight 1 versus 2 because Orc is really pretty much the only race who can, which can straight up, fight up 1 versus 2.
I think Airenikus, like, he went dual race, and that was a mistake for him. He probably wasted a lot of gold, and he didn't get anything. Like, the chimeras that he had were just easily, like, they died so quickly.
Yeah, that's what we said too. Like he had to spend 3 attack upgrades, 3 of Eternity, and then had one fight that he even lost drastically
I
against
think if
you.
he just went, like, full Tauren, I couldn't defend him.
Yeah, I think so too. Also, your Blade Master was well stacked.
Yeah,
Like
I got
his
lucky a
was
little
way
bit with
worse.
some some items.
Yeah. And yeah, your fights are very good. I told you that already, that I think your orc is amazing in the late game, especially. But in the early game, I still have to criticize you. I mean, I think your build is really, really weak.
It's really bad.
Like we compared it with Aaron, and Aaron was like 3k gold ahead and 1 level ahead and one half of an expo ahead. It's after the 10
Okay,
minutes.
I'll watch the replay. I'll watch his build and maybe I'll change mine.
Yeah. And yeah, it was pretty nice because we had like 2 mirrors. So we could take a look at different build orders. Also, Lilu went for Angel of War first, whereas Graydon went for Tree of Life first, and Lilu still was ahead in the economy. So yeah, it's really nice to see these builds.
Yeah, and we got good spawn locations too.
Yeah, exactly. So
Well,
yeah,
thank
when
you
did
guys
you
for-
know that you won? Like,
I knew I won when I was able to kill Gradient's heroes.
so when
When I was able
that?
to kill his hero, huh?
Right after the top right fight?
Yeah, because maybe Gradient has lots of gold. Maybe Irenicus is lying and he has lots of gold, and then I'm still gonna lose 2 versus 1. But when I was able to kill his heroes and deny him the revive, then I knew.
All right.
Then it was just a matter of stopping him from getting an altar, and so that's what I was focused on.
All right.
Because he had 2 mountain giants, so he had already like 14 food there. He needed like 3 moonwells or 4 moonwells to get his heroes up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna stream now or chill?
I can, yeah. Why don't I just search? I'll search now. And everybody can come snipe me.
Everybody can watch you continue to dominate, as we will rate you, of course. Last question. The winner of last week was Yanka. And if he challenges you next week, are you ready?
Junker is an old nemesis of mine. I haven't played versus him in a long time, so I don't know. I hear he's playing really well these days. He beat Todd 2 times.
So are you ready or not?
I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's what I want to hear. Okay, man. that was some ownage we've seen, and maybe we continue to see that now on your stream. Have a great, what is it? Evening, day, afternoon, something.
Yeah, it's
Rest
still
of your
daytime
day.
for me.
Yeah, all right. Thanks so much for playing, man. Take care.
Thank you.
That's it, rulers. That's week 12. That is 3 months of FFA night.
Wow, nice. Like, who is ahead at the moment? Do you know?
Ahead? What do you mean?
Who has the most wins?
Oh. I don't know.
I
lost track. No, not all the stats. Not all the stats. You know, my brain is occupied by Diablo 4 at the moment. I keep forgetting a couple of Warcraft related things here and there. But what I would never forget, rulers, is where to look up all the information about FFA.
Yeah, best thing would be to start at ffamasters.net, which is the... Yeah, I'm not sure how long this website even exists, long before I was joining the FFA community. But yeah, if you also want to join the FFA community, go to the top right section where you can find the link to the Discord. Always a lot of talks strategically and also some friendly social meetings.
Yeah, friendly, huh?
Yeah,
Social,
also, and also all the links to the upcoming events like the FFA nights, which are weekly at Back to Warcraft, which we are very thankful for. So yeah, come here and join our community. Join W3 Champions FFA, which is a lot of fun in my opinion. We have Nightwing, as he said, gonna streaming some games. So yeah, if you want to try out FFA, it might be the perfect time for you to meet the champion of today in a ladder match and see how you can compete with him.
Yeah, maybe you can just beat him, and we're all gonna watch it. Rula, thank you so much for putting this star-studded lineup together. Super fun game, super different game. I guess we see each other next week then.
Yeah, I hope so.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And take care, everyone. We are back tomorrow with TP League. Remo is going to stream at 1 p.m. I think Remo's going to stream. Let me confirm. Maybe I'm streaming. Back to Warcraft. Orga channel. My life is so structured and organized right now. Oh, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming the quarterfinals tomorrow. Lolite versus Sock, Focus versus 120, and Moon versus Lin, and Happy versus Kaho. 4 best of 3 is going to be great. Take care, everybody.